Today, I'm out in a state park, putting a bike ride in so I can disconnect from the noise of the week and reconnect with the divinity of nature. So I ask, how about you and your life? What are you doing to connect with nature? Wisdom counselor Rabbi Mordecai Finley posed this exact question to the listeners of the Rich Roll podcast. He posed this question, he explained, because nature is a garment of God. What exactly does that even mean? Well, I suppose it depends on the individual. For Hare Krishna punk rocker and co-host of the Wisdom of the Sages podcast, Raghunath Kapo, reflecting on the power of nature has been a clear metaphysical bridge into the dimension of God. Nature's existence, for Raghunath, evidences the supremacy of the divine. In the lyrics to the song Saranagati by his band Shelter, he sings,
people in this world try to claim they possess land and sky and water, but they try to forget that everything that they feel and everything that they kill was handed to them by your free will. Second-hand gods, that's all we are. Not creating, manipulating, and leaving the scars. Robbing from the earth and stealing from the trees. Now that I need creeping false prestige, but it's all yours. What can we own? Not family property, it's all unknown. But I'm marginally mine, abundant in mind. Fighting war for what's ours, in my people shall not die.
For Raghunath, nature is an indisputable garment of God. For me, periodic retreats into nature provide me with necessary reflection space, physical exercise, and critical time that joins me directly into connectivity with the key garment of God. Albert Einstein advised, look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Whether it's going out for a hike, go cycling like today, swimming, a leisurely stroll with a cigar, or chilling with a spy novel on the beach, being surrounded by nature has always served as a garment of God for me that's helped me understand everything better. When I'm connected deeply with nature, I grow in an interpretive understanding of my fluid circumstances, of the state of my soul, of my position within the course of my calling journey, and in my relationship with the divine. Immersing myself in nature has always been a ripe environment for me to accept the discipline of failure rule number 1, failure purifies. When I'm walking through the purification flames of any given failure, whether it is an entrepreneurial failing or a personal one, it has often been in nature that I am best able to hear my internal spirit voices, directives, and determine how to best follow them to make my failures rule. I found that when it comes to sorting out the issues of failure, especially if it is connected to confusion, depression, or loneliness, that Anne Frank's thoughts on the matter ring true. She expressed it this way: the best remedy to those who are afraid, lonely, or unhappy is to go outside, somewhere where they can be quiet, alone, and with the heavens, nature, and God. Nature is not only a core connective tissue linking humanity with the divine, but it is also a garment of God that fuels and inspires many creatives. The Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius observed that no form of nature is inferior to art, for the arts merely imitate natural forms. To Marcus Aurelius, nature was the prime mover for all creativity and art. It is the original manifestation of art in the world. If this is true, it is no wonder that so many artists, writers, musicians, and other creatives find inspiration, solace, and revelation when they are surrounded by the majesty of nature's cover. As you continue to struggle to stay in alignment with your authentic calling journey, remember to take regular time to connect with nature. This will help you process failure as you continue forward as an entrepreneur. It will help you fuel ongoing inspiration as a creative, and it will replenish the attributes of your authentic self. Because as Rabbi Mordecai Finley reminds us, nature is a garment of God.
I recognize this tribe inside.